Hello. So today's book review is on the book As the World Dies, Fighting to Survive by Rhiannon Frater. It's another zombie book. It's the second book in the As the World Dies series after the first book, the first stage. And in this book, Katie and Jenny, the two main characters, they're like settled into the fort, and then the fort starts taking on bigger projects to expand as they get more and more survivors, and the thunderstorm weather comes and it's really hot, so that like they take bigger steps, like instead of just like sleeping outside in these makeshift tents and like on like cots and stuff and sharing one bathroom for the whole fort of like 100 and something people, I believe it is by that point, they decide to, sorry, my hair is bothering me. They decide to take on this big project of, I don't know if this would be spoiling it, so I don't think this would be spoiling it, but they take on this big project of taking over the hotel, a giant hotel that's like in the, I'm not sure what the word I'm thinking of, like in the area of their fort, and it's right nearby, and they want to expand the walls to around the hotel and take over the hotel, so they have to gather a bunch of people and clear out the hotel. And oh, I forgot to hold the book up. This is the book. Judging by their hair colors and the fact that I've read it, I believe this is Katie and this is Jenny. And oh god, my nose is bothering me now. And it says on the back, Katie and Jenny have found new lives in the makeshift fort in the Texas Hill Country. Every day is a struggle as the survivors scavenge for supplies, expand their safe haven, and battle the zombie hordes. But there is much more to fear than the ravenous dead, as the internal conflicts worsen among the survivors, and the fort is threatened by a new, terrifying enemy. Soon they find themselves fighting to survive as the world dies. The back just has, I don't know how close I am to the camera, it has some zombies, and it's like dark skies and stuff. And same with on the front. Looks like Jenny has an axe and Katie has a rifle or something of some sort, maybe. And they got a car right next to them, and it's like that. And I think this is a really good book. I mean, I've read this book like 4 times, and as you can see, it's kind of tattered. It's really like, the pages are like really bent. Like when I hold it flat, pages come up. I don't know whose bookmark this is. It might be me reading it for like my 5th time, but I don't really know. So, yeah, it's really interesting. It's suspenseful. This whole series is interesting. It's suspenseful. The first one I've lent to people, and they've like not gotten past it because, like, reading through the whole book, because the first book is a little bit boring at first. It's pretty boring at first, but as you read through it, it turns out to be a good book, and the whole series is a good book. So, yeah, I don't really know what else to say. It's a really good book. I really like this book. It's interesting, suspenseful, scary. I would say this is an adult book because there are some things in it that, like, younger, I mean, I shouldn't even be allowed to read it. I mean, I'm 13. I don't even know if I should be allowed to read this, but I can say it was in this book. There was one girl almost got raped in here. And I mean, it's not that descriptive with it, but it still like tells you kind of like what happened as he like attacked her. But it's not like really vivid description. So, and at one point there is kind of, I guess you could say, like a sex scene, I guess you could kind of say, and where 2 of the characters are like getting into the bathtub together and stuff. I mean, it's not like really descriptive, but still, it's still in there. So, I've been told this is an adult book, but I still read it. I don't care what people say. I like the book. I'll read it anyway. So anyway, thank you for watching. And you can check me out on, I have a profile on, I forget, it's GoodReads, I think it's called, and I forgot to mention this in my last 2 videos, that I put the link for my GoodReads profile in the description bar. And so yeah, thank you for watching. Bye!